I was busy last night because I had some stuff that I needed to prepare for. You'll notice this little wheat farm. Now, don't go thinking that we like started the farming age or anything like that. It's just that when I fell off the edge and died, I lost I lost all my apples and stuff, and so the apple tree wasn't growing fast enough, and I needed some food. I ended up starving while waiting on like trying to gather some more wood and stuff, and it was just a whole fiasco. The long story short is that I needed some wheat in order to have food to eat, and so I ended up crafting the grindstone because it's not as effective as a sag mill. You get 2 flour out of every wheat from a sag mill, but out of this one you can turn 1 wheat into 1 flour, which is better than like the 3 wheat to 1 piece of bread that you get in a crafting station. This uses, you have to like manual labor and use a bit of coal, but whatever. It's fine. I also cranked up our smeltery a little bit higher, but yeah, that's as far as the recap is going. You can see our apple trees are growing strong. It looks like we even got some ripe ones. Look at this. Look at this. Let's gather some apples. Boom. Boom. Is this one? No, it's half. They get nice and plump when they're ready. Nice and plump, which is just a strange word to say like that. So this episode, we got some achievements that we need to start getting going. One of the first things that I want to do is make a stone barrel, which is pretty easy actually. I went and cooked up a bunch of stone as well so that we'd have some extra, but we need, I think it's 6 stone and 1 stone slab in order to accomplish this. And we'll just go ahead and throw those into a crafting table like so, and you get a stone barrel. Pretty easy. So where do we want to put this stone barrel? That's question numero uno. Look, I spent some time in Alabama. I don't know if there's any of y'all that are from the South. I don't know, I threw apples in there. If there's any of y'all from the South, I mean no offense to this, but the South wasn't really for me. It was nice, but I didn't care for the humidity, I guess. That's my biggest complaint about the Southeast and the inherent racism. It's not as widespread as you think, but it is there, and I think denying it is unhealthy. But, whatever. If you're from the South, I mean no disrespect. I just want you to know that I love you, okay? I think that's the best way to crush people, is to just love them. Love them with all your heart. We're gonna need some more stone slabs, I think. I freaking love the way stone slabs look. I don't know what it is. Do you guys, what's your favorite block to build with? I think stone slabs is up there. I really like iron blocks, but they're super expensive to use. Because it's iron. Did I? No, this is all. Oh crap! I did do this wrong. Well, I'm a dummy. We just lost a stone slab to the ether, which is all right. Honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world. We're gonna put the barrel right here, but we need to build a lid for it. A lid, is that the right term to use? A lid? I think that's what I'm gonna call it. We want to build a cover over it so that way when it rains it doesn't fill up with water, because this is what we're gonna use to make obsidian. Obsidian is useful for a number of reasons. I mean, we can make alamite. We've already got the aluminum and stuff. I forgot to show you guys. I also went and pounded up a bunch more gravel so that we have some more ore. You can see that we got 64 iron ore. Another thing that we're going to do this episode is make our aluminum brass cast so that we can start upgrading our tools with metal stuff. What have I done here? I'm trying to think of a design that I actually enjoy. Let's I mean, this is fine. We can alter it afterwards, but yeah, we want to grab some probably cobblestone fences. I like the way those look. Cobblestone walls, forgive me, they're not fences. Everybody, this is another one of my favorite blocks. It's one of the only cobblestone blocks that I really like. Is the how do I want to do this? Is the we need to go over one more, and I think if we do this, yeah. Look, this is gonna look freaking nice. Okay, we need to. There we go. So if we do this, we'll repeat this design on either side, and then like so. And then, yeah, I think this is coming together. As long as we're able to, like, walk in, that's probably the most important part. Probably. What was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought, guys. I have no idea. Look, we're moving on. I'll be honest. I can't be expected to remember things. Who do you think I am? No, we'll how do we? I got an idea. Look at this. We're gonna have to use some cobblestone here. I don't want to use stone. It seems like a waste. Yeah, we'll use cobblestone. Do we have enough slabs? We'll grab some wood slabs as well. I think that'll kind of add a little bit of color to it, which will look nice. And yeah, can I get up here? Sweet. Can I jump on this? Oh yeah, because it's a wall. Neato. I got 3 diamonds over there. Oh, also, I made a new axe. I wanted to show you guys this, because look, just using it a bunch of times trying to get wood, I ended up getting a moss 2 upgrade. I got 2 different moss upgrades, so it repairs on its own. I really like this. So I want to build an axe head so that we can kind of improve the quality of that. But, yeah. We're moving along quite well, actually, in regards to the series. I mean, 3rd episode, and we're already, like, nearly finished with the... like wood age, or not wood age, but the stone age. I mean, obviously we're done with the wood age, but we will, I think we'll just do this, and then we'll cut this bottom piece out. Oh geez, that totally backfired. Okay, that's not what we wanted to do. Let's see. Upgrade. Let me upgrade you. Have you guys seen the movie Idiocracy? I've been trying to find this movie on like DVD somewhere, and it's impossible. I've decided. Are we out of fences? I put those up, didn't I? I'm so dumb. But, yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with Idiocracy, it's this movie about how the world supported the idea that the dumbest people were the most likely to procreate, and therefore they kind of like took over the earth because of the fact that that's who's breeding. You can't help it, right? So we'll put that up there. That looks okay. We're also gonna add another layer of like stone around the bottom layer here. I know this like looks crazy, but this is how I build. Sometimes the best way to build is to just like make mistakes or do things that you wouldn't otherwise do, because it helps like increase the quality of the build, I think, if you allow yourself to make a few errors. Of course, I've made a dozen errors this episode. Normally I'm like more prepared for things, but not this time, man. Being prepared is overrated. So, I also, for those of you that this was probably driving you crazy, I fixed this so that this was symmetrical just for you guys, and then I even fixed it on the other side. Look, okay? You can just be happy that that happened. So as soon as we get done with this, we'll actually like move on to something more productive. But this is all so that we can make obsidian, and you'll see why. It's really, really easy. We just have to have a water source block over this barrel, and it actually won't flow into it, which is nice. But I think this looks like relatively not terrible. Again, that's what I go for. Quality of my videos, not terrible. And yeah, look at this. Now the thing I'm worried about is the water is going to flow out. So we should probably have like stoppers. Like so, right? So that when you walk in, because it's gonna have to have water, you'll see. You'll see. It'll all become clear in like 2 seconds. I'll show you. We'll make one obsidian block. It's actually really easy because you don't have to mine it. You're like, Whogaux, how are you gonna get this obsidian? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Is my music like really loud? Let's turn this down a little bit. Turn that down. You don't want to. I don't want to be drowned out by the beautiful sounds of Minecraft. So grab us a water source block. We'll throw that right there. Yeah, that works. Okay, and so the easiest way to do this is you just grab some lava and boom, obsidian. Don't even have to mine it. Pretty cool, right? So I'm pretty happy with that. We'll probably get some together. I won't sit here and like get a bunch of obsidian for no reason, but that was step number 1. We also want to get our aluminum and copper ore out. So we'll go ahead and kind of like sort our inventory ever so slightly. We can check that off on our thing here. Make obsidian with a stone barrel. So that's already one achievement. Took us half the episode. But that's fine. And then we will grab our aluminum. And we also need some copper. I don't like using all my copper right away, but it's gotta happen because we gotta make these casts. And the good thing is we can always just turn it into like ingots or blocks or something afterwards if it all backfires. I like the fact that we should end up with more aluminum than copper, to be honest. Let's start off with 5 and 8, and that should get us going. It needs to be, I think it's like 3 to 1, so this is going to be a little weird. We're going to still have some leftover aluminum, but it should be okay. I mean, I could throw more copper in there, but just to make more brass, I guess. I think this should be enough, though. We're going to get quite a lot out of that, and one of the things that we're going to want to make first is the... where is it at? We just need an ingot of some sort. Oh, that's right. I also moved my ingots over here so that they would be kind of like straightforward. So we'll use an iron block in there, and so as soon as this melts in, we'll go ahead and dig down. Another thing that I really want to do this episode, and I think we're gonna have time actually, is one of the achievements is build a second layer under your island. And so I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll build eventually we're gonna build a staircase down, and it'll circle back around because there's like living roots and stuff under there, which is Botania stuff. And so I really want to like start messing with some of the Botania stuff. I've been reading the Lexica a little bit, but I won't get into that too much. We'll probably devote a few episodes to just Botania so that we can like really break it down. But yeah, we're gonna build a staircase down here and then kind of like go under our island, and that'll be nice. Another thing, I've been stocking up on dirt because one of the things we need to do is build a field of grass. So once we have enough grass, we'll go ahead and do that. That'll probably be in the next episode though. So we got this. This is my wheat operation. I can show you how this works really fast. You just put the wheat in there, grind it up, get some cool flashing. If you have epilepsy, I'm sorry, we'll look away a few minutes ago. And, well, a few seconds ago, really. It's not that bad. So now we have some aluminum brass. Got 21 ingots. Ingots! Rojaz, that's not how you say that, man. Okay, so now we got our ingot cast. We're also going to want to make an axe head pattern, because then we can upgrade our axe. So we'll just make this out of stone. This is pretty easy. So that way we can upgrade a tool with a metal part, and that'll be pretty awesome. In fact, while that's doing that, let's go ahead and bust out our iron. We got 64 iron, which is great. This should give us 16. And then we'll throw all of our iron in there. This might mix with the copper, I'm not sure. So while that's doing that, let's go ahead and melt some of the copper into here. Yeah, try and get some of these ingots. Ingots, I got your ingot. I was reading a paper this morning about the Civil War and how this guy used to think that the South was like the whole Civil War was not fought over racism at all, and then he became an educated person and realized that he was wrong, which is fine. You know, I'm not trying to admonish anybody that doesn't understand what the Confederate states were really about, especially if you're not from the U.S. I mean, it would be surprising if you were like an expert on U.S. history. This is almost done, so yeah, this is going to be the last thing. We're just going to upgrade our axe here with iron so that it gets a little bit more durability, and it should be a little bit faster. I added an emerald to it, that's why that durability plus 50% is on there. But I got a crap ton, man. This is why I got a crap ton of wood, because having like access to coal and stuff. Another thing that we're gonna do soon is build a storage facility for all of our cobblestone, because 64 stacks of 64 is just not enough, man. It's not enough. We got iron in here? Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and get this. This is pretty easy. Okay, and I think the rest we'll just throw into blocks. I'm going to put the casts probably in this chest. Maybe I should make another chest for casts, but this is probably fine. We'll throw that iron ingot in there. I got my axe head. And then if we go over to a Tinker's Construct station, it might have to go into the tool station. I'm not sure. But if you do this number... No. I'm sure it'll work in a crafting table, actually. Let's see. Flint in the middle. And now you got an iron hatchet. Look at that. We got another achievement done. Upgrade an existing Tinker's tool with a metal part. And that was a success. Good. Making a lot of progress here. Apparently we got haste on it too, which is good. But my durability just like shot up quite a lot, and that emerald will really help out with that as well. So let's go ahead and throw more copper in here. Yeah, we'll throw more copper in here. It looks like it didn't mix, so I didn't know. I can't remember what bronze is. Is it copper and gold? It's not important. Let's go ahead and plant one more wheat seed. Oh, can we get another one? Yeah. Okay, so the last thing I want to do this episode is the building of the layer underneath. I'm probably going to do it in a time-lapse form. I really like it, and I think it looks good. Something weird happened with the aspect ratio last time after we came back, but I'm going to try and fix that. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully you enjoy the time-lapse towards the end. I like putting them at the end because it's like a reward for sticking around. And if all you do is skip to the end, you know what? That doesn't bother me either, because I'm quite happy with the time lapses. This looks nice, look. It's like a little bit of artwork. Dang, man. Freaking love art. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys in a second. All right, so that was a long one, I'll be honest. I didn't, I wasn't able to come up with the design that I wanted to because of all this dirt that's on the ceiling. But I added these pillars, and we got the staircase kind of going up, so you can kind of see it now. It doesn't look bad. It's not my favorite, and so we'll probably be making some alterations to this, but I do like the wall going around, and we'll probably change the floor as well. I expect that we're going to extend out this way at some point, just so I can build up, I'll probably build up another staircase over in that area so that it goes up behind the stone thing. But you know what, we've done it. We've built an area underneath where we were, and we got these living roots from Botania, so we'll be messing with some of that kind of in the future. But yeah, I think this looks fine for now, and we were able to build a second layer underneath where our current base is, and I think that's large enough to qualify as the achievement being accomplished. So I'm going to go ahead and check that off, and you know what, next time we're probably going to do the field of grass, because we got 21 more dirt blocks from digging up there. I have no idea what we're going to do with the bedrock down at the bottom. So yeah, like honestly, I have no clue what we're gonna do with this, but it looks cool, and I'm happy with it. So I had to put some torches down here just because it was really dark, and I don't want like a creeper or something to walk up the stairs and assassinate me. But for right now, we've got a base down here, and I think the last thing we're gonna do is christen it, and we're gonna make down there where our new home is, our new bed home. If I can ever figure out how to place a bed in my hotbar. In my hotbar sounds like, well, a different sort of party. Let's go to, oh, I can't even go to sleep because it has to be elevated. Oh, God. We're going to have to move this again, aren't we? So, where do we, okay, I have an idea. Look, we're going to put our bed right here. All this is right now is my bedroom. All this is my bedroom, so you know that's whatever it is. But you know, here we go. We've made it. We built a thing underneath. I'm glad that you stuck around. If you enjoyed the time lapse, please let me know. If you didn't, if you have any suggestions for how to improve it, please again let me know. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care.